Hey YouTube, it's Javi Online. I'm making this video to talk to you guys about WWE Capital Punishment. As many of you know, Capital Punishment is this Sunday, June 19th, 2011, live from the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. So, there's going to be about 7 matches in this pay-per-view. I believe even more, but I'm just gonna get down to the 7 that I have right here. The first one is Kofi Kingston against Dolph Ziggler for the WWE United States Championship. There's nothing really that's gonna go on in this match, in my opinion. I think without Vicky, Dolph Ziggler isn't going to be able to capitalize or cheat. Because as many of you saw on Monday Night Raw this past week, Stone Cold Steve Austin put a stipulation on Dolph Ziggler stating that he wasn't going to be able to use Vicky on his corner during the match at Capital Punishment. So I think Kofi Kingston will retain the United States Championship, and he will win, unless Dolph Ziggler really steps up his game and defeats Kofi, which I doubt. Next, you got CM Punk against Rey Mysterio in a singles match. I don't really understand why WWE decided to make these two guys battle each other in this pay-per-view. I know they had a history with each other, but I don't really know. If you guys want to write a comment on this video and tell me why you think WWE made this decision. But I think CM Punk's gonna win. He's gonna defeat Rey Mysterio, and don't get me wrong, Rey Mysterio is a great wrestler, but I think CM Punk has the upper hand. Next, you got The Big Show against Alberto Del Rio. So, as you guys have seen these last couple of weeks, this feud all started with Alberto Del Rio's ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez, running over The Big Show, and he actually made The Big Show break his knee when he ran over him. And The Big Show, after that week, he came back the next week, and he literally went inside the ring and tried to beat the living crap out of Alberto. He actually did hit some blows on him, but Ricardo Rodriguez came in to the rescue and tried to protect Alberto, but The Big Show just beat the living crap out of him, and he knocked him out. So Alberto Del Rio isn't gonna have his ring announcer with him, but I think The Big Show is gonna dominate this match. He has nothing to lose, and I think it's going to be too much for Alberto to handle. So The Big Show's going to win. Next, you got Wade Barrett against Ezekiel Jackson for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. So if you guys have been following the storyline, Ezekiel Jackson got out of the core, a group followed by the main leader, Wade Barrett, which is the champion, the Intercontinental Champion. But Ezekiel Jackson got tired of the core because he was basically the dominator, and he thought that he was too much for them. So he decided to get out of the core. But then Justin Gabriel, Wade Barrett, and the other guy that looks like the guy from Wendy's, I forgot his name, they decided to beat the living crap out of Ezekiel in the locker room one week. And that's how the match got to be. So now they're going to battle each other for the Intercontinental Championship. Next, you got the SmackDown main event, also known as the World Heavyweight Championship match between Randy Orton, the champion, against Christian. If you guys have been following SmackDown or watched SmackDown, Christian lost his championship due to the fact that he challenged Randy Orton out of nowhere, and Randy Orton beat him with an RKO. After that week, Christian told Randy that he could beat him, that it was just a fluke why he won. So they challenged each other, but Christian lost. Then after the next week, Randy Orton was standing tall as the champion, but Christian decided to hit him with the championship belt. Now this last week on Raw, Christian told Randy Orton that he can beat him and that there's nothing that he's going to be able to do. But I think Randy Orton has the upper hand in this match. He is a way better wrestler than Christian. Don't get me wrong, Christian is a good wrestler, but he's not in the caliber of Randy Orton. So Randy Orton will retain his World Heavyweight Championship. Next, you got The Miz against Alex Riley in a singles match. This match is going to be a brawl, I think. There's not going to be really any wrestling, like real wrestling in this match. It's just going to be a brawl, in my opinion. But in my opinion, it's a coin toss, because you got The Miz, which is a pretty good wrestler. And then you got Alex Riley, which is really mad at The Miz, because I'm just going to tell you the storyline here. Alex Riley was part of The Miz. He was his backup, so to speak, against when The Miz fought John Cena in WrestleMania. He was on his corner, and he basically was his friend. And then after he lost his championship, he fought John Cena again at Extreme Rules, and Alex Riley was on his corner, but since there wasn't no rules in the match, it was Extreme Rules, Alex Riley decided to make a phone call during the match, and the phone sounded, and I think the referee found out the phone, and it was actually John Cena saying "I quit" on the phone, but the referee found out that it wasn't John Cena saying "I quit," it was just the phone. So they stripped The Miz out of the championship, and John Cena just made the STFU, and The Miz tapped out. But the next week, the following day after Extreme Rules at Raw, The Miz blamed Alex Riley, and that's when Alex Riley snapped, and he was like, "I did everything for you, I was in your corner, and you treated me like this, it's not fair," and then he just beat the living crap out of The Miz. So they're going to battle each other out at Extreme Rules at, Capital Punishment. And I think I just gotta go with Alex Riley. I don't know. I just gotta go. It's a coin toss. Next, last but not least, you got John Cena against R-Truth for the WWE Championship. Of course, the champion being John Cena. I'm just gonna say this really fast. R-Truth is just basically nuts. He is a crazy, demented person. He's done a lot of bad things these last couple of weeks. First of all, it all started with beating the crap out of John Morrison for no reason. He put a cigar on top of John Morrison's body, and then he knocked John Morrison out with no reason. I don't know if it was his neck or his back, but he got John Morrison out of wrestling for like about 3 weeks. And John Morrison actually came back this last Monday night, but R-Truth beat the living crap out of him again, because he wasn't healed, so R-Truth had the upper hand there. But R-Truth has just been really crazy and demented, and he's been doing a lot of crazy things to the WWE universe too. He's been calling John Cena fans little Jimmies, which is something pretty funny but crazy at the same time and disrespectful. And he actually threw a cup of like soda in front of to a fan's face, and he was actually with his little kid. It was very disturbing to watch. But I think in this match, John Cena is just gonna dominate. R-Truth's gonna get a living crap punishment out of John Cena. Which is gonna make R-Truth really uncrazy, if that's a word. But John Cena is going to win, and he's going to retain the WWE Championship. So, out of this pay-per-view, the 3 matches that I think are going to be good are Big Show versus Alberto Del Rio, Randy Orton versus Christian, and John Cena versus R-Truth. The Miz versus Alex Riley match is going to be good, but I don't really think it's going to be a 5-star match, or even a 4-star match. It's probably going to be a 3-star match. So, that's my review of the matches, of what I think is going to happen. Tell me what you think, and subscribe to my channel. This is my new channel. It's Javi Online with an extra E. My other channel, which was Javi Online, the regular Javi Online, I actually deleted the channel because there's like too many things that I covered, and I just wanted to make it more clear. I just wanted to start fresh. So this is my new channel. Subscribe to my channel and comment and tell me what you think about these matches. Let's see what happens Sunday.